be a part two for the guys that's watching it pre-recorded. It kind of just went off for a second. Maybe I was on it too long, but yes, Mercedes Monet went against Mina. I forgot her last name, but yeah, now she was winning her 11th title at the same time. With winning the Ring of Honor's TV women's TV title, I believe, or was it pure? Because they got a lot of women titles in ROH, which good and fair too. Ronique, sorry if I got your name wrong. Welcome to the live. Kyle Coates, hey, welcome to the live. I appreciate it.
I love that.
Oh, that's a good one, Maddie speaks. Those who are saying Grandpa must be in kindergarten. Hey, who knows? They could be.
Do you know what? We're proud of our grandparent status, though, aren't we?
No, she was mean. Like people in the chat just saying, like, can I call you Grandpa?
Absolutely. We're proud of the fact we're grandparents.
Hey, Grandpa, how are you? We're good.
Call me what you want, just don't.
Finally, here we go. So now I can talk about every single match because I knew it was like the results was all here somewhere. I guess I will, explain the Well, she got a son from a previous relationship that I do call my own.
Because you raised him.
Yeah.
And even his biological father agreed that you helped raise him.
Right.
Up until he got brain cancer, you guys were cool.
Yeah.
And then he got brain cancer, which turned him into a different person, and he sadly passed away early this year.
Yeah.
But up until that point, you and him were cool.
So yeah, I call her son, my own son as well. So yeah, great kid. We did have a stillborn child. We talked about that earlier. In 2012, yeah, sadly didn't make it, but we always remember him. So you'll probably see like this right here we're wearing that kind of represent all the babies that has been lost. So yeah. Oh yeah, for y'all see this too. Let's see. Who's winning? I don't even know what you're talking about. Danielle, we are in the United States. Oh, Ghost, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Let's see, did I miss any more? Okay, no, okay, I didn't miss anything. Anyways, now I can talk about these matches entirely. So, let's see. It's just like normally they have them early before they mention like all the rest of the matches on this website. So we use WrestlingIncorporated.com, to talk about the latest on WWE and AEW news. But kind of sad, they don't talk about TNA too. So yeah. Oh, Deika, that's the one of the wrestlers that my friend George and another guy that's kind of like a creep is obsessed with. Anyways, her versus Jamie Hayter, and I think Jamie Hayter did win that match, I believe. Yes, she did. Okay. Also, it was the Jurassic Express beat the Young Bucks. That's what it was in a $500,000 match. Well, I guess from what I've seen, like the highlights, they got their money's worth, and that's funny. Wow. Okay, after the match, Perry hands Luchasaurus the bag full of $500,000 and offers to help the Bucks by extending his hands to both of them. They will consider accepting it, but before they officially can, Josh Alexander, Mark Davis, and Lance Archer attack Jurassic Express. Let's see. Bucks slowly head to the entrance ramp. Okay, then you got the return of Kenny Omega. So, okay. Okay, Omega tried to encourage the Bucks to help him defend the Down Cali family, but the Young Bucks just left. So yeah. Crazy thing is, before I go on, Miles Queen Priya, oh, Miss Queen Priya, I'm sorry. Welcome to the live. I appreciate it. Why women have opinion and most of the time different and wire ones. Do you want the honest truth for that? Because you women are more smarter than we are, than the guys. And yeah, I can say that because it is true. Miss King Pura, I'm doing okay, so I appreciate it. Thanks. um, so I mentioned that okay, it was the demand the Gates of Agony and Ricochet went against the Hurt Syndicate in the number one contenders match for the Trios Championship, and Hurt Syndicate did win that match. And I'm sorry, let's get a let's get to 1 million subs. Ooh, that would be something. So hey, that Miss Colology 101. Hey, I'm down with that. It's just like I guess I just take it like one step at a time. If I get to 1,000, that's the main goal. If I get farther than that, that would be cool too. So it's just main goal is to try to get to 1,000. That's the main goal.
I promised him if he gets to 1,000 before the end of the year, I won't nag for a week.
And she's done it before when we.
I did, didn't I?
And I think we end up getting like a certain amount of what was it subscribers.
There was a certain amount of subscribers within
Yeah.
2 days, and I didn't nag you for the rest of that week. And then a certain amount of likes per thing, and I didn't nag you and stuff. So yeah, you get your goal. I won't nag you for a couple of weeks.
See, there you go. And you get all the fellas like, yeah, me.
Now I won't just because I won't nag you, don't mean I ain't gonna nag the roommate. But that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you was a. I'm sorry. I thought you were a woman. Just by the name. So I apologize about that. I'm probably be a male too, but the thing is like facts is facts. If you see what's going on all over the world, it's like seems like some men just like to get back to where it was the
Abuse
stone.
their power.
Abuse their power over women. So like we could be, good God's creation, but women are too. Mythology, I appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, okay, you're back. It's Sap headed. Like I said, we will talk about some logos and stuff like that. Like I said, she knows a lot of people, so just stay in contact. Okay, now Kyle Fletcher versus Mars Briscoe. I did talk about that, and Kyle Fletcher did retain the TNT Championship. Um, let's see. Oh, it was Chris Statlander versus Tony Storm for the title. So Tony Storm finally got a rematch, and Chris Statlander did retain. So I wonder what's gonna be next for Tony Storm. So that's gonna be interesting. Oh God, why you wanna add that to the mix? Anyways, um, let's see. Okay, I don't know what Mercedes Monet is doing with the frows, so you know what? It's one of those things I'm not even gonna, you know, ask. Oh, okay, so both titles was on the line. Mercedes Monet defending her TBS title and going against Mina Shirakwa. Sorry if I said her name wrong, but yeah, she's the current Ring of Honor's Women's World Television Champ. Well, she's the intern, as they call it. So, yeah. Okay, now that's uncalled for. So, Yeah, I'm sorry, sir, but that was uncalled for. Like they ruined their. You saying they ruined their status by their actions? That sounds like a man trying to control somebody. So I'm not gonna delete you, but I am gonna remove that comment. Yeah, because I don't think that's right. Because although we're shaped different and stuff like that, that don't mean we're not saying that women are worthless. So that's not the thing to say. So that's not cool. Yeah, but I don't do anything with Uber, so I'm sorry, man, but no, that's not right. If you with a woman, whatever, and I believe you are, you should be treating them like with respect and have them have their own independence as well. Don't treat them like we're back into the
Property.
1900s. Yeah, yeah, the early 1900s, I believe, where women couldn't even vote or they didn't have no rights. So we don't need to get back to that time. But it seems like you like a certain popularity of a person that's giving everybody trouble now. So yeah, muscology. Yep, I agree. I agree with you that there too. So
Let's
Mercedes,
move on from the subject.
yeah. So Mercedes Moed did win the not TNT, but
TNA.
but she was, if you can see right here, she's wearing the Selena gear. I guess representing her.
Mm-hmm.
I know you like still forget that girl. Okay, so before we move on, we'll get to why my issues is with Mercedes Monet. And the wife agrees on this too. I might have mentioned it already, but I'm gonna say it again. I went to a C2E2, which is Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo. Her and Naomi, this was like months after they left WWE. They were, having like photo ops and meet and greets and stuff like that. So I know it was like a little bit after COVID, but
It
it
was
was.
way after COVID.
I'm saying it was like kind of like ending stage of
Yeah.
COVID. But anyway, so there's people taking pictures of her as like,
And she was all chummy up with the females who were there.
yeah, she was cool with the females,
And
like
was
getting close to
standing
some of
close
them.
to her, but with the men, she was standing like way away from them.
Right. So yeah, I'm like about to say like I can understand you trying to get away from like don't want to have COVID or anything like
Right,
that.
but then there's a lot of other people who were there who were doing the COVID protocols who were having plexiglass between them.
Exactly. So they would have like the Pepsi glass. That would have been okay, but yeah. I some WWE move on many years ago and oh okay so oh is a move. Were you the one that did that, or somebody else did that to him? Because you already know WWE always promoting saying, please do not try this at home. But they don't promote it that much anymore like they used to. I don't know. But, oh, okay, so Mercedes Monet is now going to try to go after the big prize. No. And I guess somebody was compare her to like what Ultimate Dragon did when he was in WCW and also like other like cross promotions, like holding like a lot of titles and won them. So somebody was like, she's a female Ultimate Dragon. No. He actually better than her and not whining, complaining trash. Yes, like I said, Brody King and Bandino did win, retain, I should say, their tag team championship against Konosuke Tazuka and Kazuchika Okada. I can't stand Okada myself. Oh my god. Like he didn't need to hold, the titles that he got now. I think it's been like almost over 2 years now. But then he ended up being like a unified champion, taking away the I forgot what that thing was. No, it wasn't the Continental because he had that one for a long time. It was another belt that they had before they unified it. So just kind of crazy. Um. Anyway. Okay. Now. This is not the main event, which I thought it was, but it's not. Adam Page defends the AEW World Championship versus Samoa Joe. Um. It was mainly like a fair fight, but Adam Page did retain. Which is fine. Like, let's say I ain't got a problem with Adam Page, and I can't. I think his second reign in AEW champ is kind of like a redemption for him because the backstage decision had CM Punk at the time took it off from him. Then I guess the downfall CM Punk suspension, then brought him back and actually fire him because of something that other people did. So anyway, yeah, that's crazy. That'll be a topic for another time. So let's just put it that way. Um, yeah, pretty much fighting. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. That's what the story was. Um, so yeah, they celebrated. Then afterwards, Samoa Joe out of nowhere attacking Adam Page, and they just stumped on him. So I guess that shows the trios champs turning heel. So I just wouldn't expect that from him. But then again, Samoa Joe said he's like on his last days, as a wrestler. But then again, him back and forward going, AEW, then do like the TV show Twisted Metal, which I still got to watch the second season. And crazy main event: John Moxley versus Darby Allin in a I Quit match. And ooh, I don't even know what to say about that match. Like some stuff where I've seen, trying to drown somebody. That's crazy. And I think at one time Darby Allin did end up electrocuting. Had a taser. He did it to John Moxley. Uh, God, it's like one of those things you want to hear. Like, please don't tase me, bro. Anyways, Darby Allin did win, and Sting did came help out him as he looked like he was getting attacked by the other members of the Death Riders. So yeah, that's Sting in his few appearances that you're gonna see every now and then. So yeah, so I get why they switched the main event to that I Quit match instead of having the championship match, which there's matches has been done before when it's like, well, shows or pay-per-views that have been done before that had like the main event be like a grudge match or something that doesn't involve a title. So that's normal. Yes, I am speaking of wrestling. Yes, I am. So like I said, by watching the clips, I am gonna rate it and grade it. So let's see. Grading it. I'm glad it wasn't a lot of blood going on in this pay per view, so that's a good start. Um, but yeah, I like when you have pay per view, you have like certain amount of quality of matches, not just 5 matches in like over 3 hours or something like that. So they do get points for that, and look like WrestleDream could have been one of those pay per views I probably would have ordered and watched. But it's just at the moment it's just like too much high price, and maybe sooner or later I probably will, but we'll see. I would rate it no, graded A minus. Um, no, solid A. No, give it a solid A. So 1 through 10 rating it. I would have to give it a 9. So very close to a 10, but I had to give this one a 9. So, and I know people are shocked, like, oh wow, you actually give AEW their props. Always give them their props, but there's some things backstage, and especially with you have Tony Khan that just shouldn't be the booker or anything like that, and should let somebody take over the reins. It just don't make any sense. Um, yeah. As for Halloween Havoc, which would be this Saturday, that's the NXT PLE, which is gonna be on Peacock. So if y'all didn't heard, the WWE, PLEs, the for the main roster will be on ESPN, while NXT PLEs will be in Saturday night's main events will be on Peacock. So at least Peacock does got something in the stick, especially they still having a lot more content as of late. Besides losing on now having the PLE, the main PLEs I should say. But yeah, like I said, solid A and 9 out of 10. So that's that. And I think there was one more thing I want to talk about before we move on. But from answering everybody's questions and stuff like that, we're kind of like a little bit behind. So I am gonna like go through this quickly. Y'all probably saw Raw that for the main event was the 20-man battle royal. Whoever's gonna win that will face CM Punk, and world heavyweight title will be on the line because Seth Rollins has like a shoulder injury and he has to relinquish it. And it's kind of the same thing with Sol Ruka on NXT today. She had to relinquish the women's North American title, and Sarah, hopefully I said her name right, is going to defend it against Blake Monroe. Although Blake Monroe was already the number one contender, apparently during the tag team title match they had on this Friday on SmackDown, so Ruka did end up getting injured. So it looked like it was her leg, but from me watching it, I couldn't tell that she was injured. So, but then again, that's what like these athletes and stuff like that, especially like wrestling, like they continue on until till the end of the till the end of the match. So I give them kudos. Yuri Ego Caprice. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. Welcome to the live. I appreciate it. Um. So yeah, it sucks because I think she had like a big future on her hands for Ruka, but maybe she comes back better than ever. So they didn't say what type of injury, but it's something to do with her leg. That's all I know. And if, we talk about Seth Rollins like with the shoulder injury and
what actual injury did he get in the end?
Oh, Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I think it was like a not so shoulder tear, but it's like something rotator cuff or something.
Rotator cuff. Yeah, he's gonna be out for a while.
Yeah. But so it'll be CM Punk versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship on Saturday night's main event, and I believe that's a few weeks from now. For a few weeks from Saturday. So yeah, you can see Saturday night main event on Peacock exclusively. And there was one thing that I wanted to mention. So the video of that main event was posted by WWE, and although it had like I think it was like 9,000 likes, it ended up having 20,000 dislikes. Cause like I don't get it. They both, were kind of screwed out of their title reigns. Both, like, CM Punk only had it for, like, 5 minutes, and Jey Uso only had it for, like, a few months. Which, what was all that work for to have him, like, win the Royal Rumble, then win this match at WrestleMania, then just lose it, back to Gunter. Then, CM Punk beat Gunter, then out of nowhere, Seth Rollins decided, cashing in, which I think he was the wrong person to have the briefcase in the first place. Because he could have had, they could have set up him, have a title shot anytime. So, I don't know if they thought the story had made sense, but it really didn't. Oh, yeah, so, yeah, that'll be the main question, though. Like, what is they going to do with the women's speed title in NXT? So, I guess they probably will figure all that out next week. So, we'll see. Who's the better wrestler, Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins? Oh God. They're both good in their own way, but I have to go with Seth Rollins. Like nothing against Roman Reigns, but yeah, I'll go with Seth Rollins for that. So like I said, any wrestling questions y'all have during this show, you can ask away. So I'm gonna stop for the talk about wrestling for a bit, but who's Seth Rollins? Nathan, I take it you don't watch WWE. If you don't, I kind of understand why you don't. But yeah, Seth Rollins is a WWE wrestler. I'm not gonna say his real name because I really don't say any indie wrestlers or wrestlers on real names unless they are have their real names as their real name. You know what I mean? I guess for me it's just like a sign of respect. So that's why I don't say a wrestler's like full or real name unless they're kind of like a jerk. Okay, so back we're gonna go to we kind of doing little things. Thoughts on Brock Lesnar. Um, my opinion on Brock. I think they brought him back too soon, but I guess they had to rush him in because with the John Cena's retirement tour that I can understand, but it's like you haven't seen him since. So it's like, well, he's gonna be like kind of like a every now and then. Because if that's the case, they better not put no title on him. Because we don't want to do that, that freaking, scenario with they have him only defend it like whenever days he wanted. So it's like the same thing with with the World Tag Team Championships. Like just Judgment Day only defended twice in 3 months, and they finally lost it to AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. It was a good call. At least them two. They'll put in like programs with them, like they can like defend it. Let's see. Oh, go, yeah, Gold Double G. I agree. Like he should. John Cena should be on the Mount Rushmore. Yeah, John Cena is like the Tom Brady of WWE. I don't like Tom Brady, but
I
I
get what they're
I get what
saying.
you're saying,
Yeah.
and yeah, with the acolytes that Tom Brady got, yeah, I can understand. So, of course, I'm gonna go with Hulk easy. I don't like the other guy. Michael Yibo, on TikTok. Welcome to the live. Appreciate it. Um, let's see. Thoughts on the old days. Oh, God, if Mike was in here right now, he'll give you a long story about the old days. Although, like, we were both born like in the '80s, but he was like more into wrestling and can see it more at the time in the '80s than I could. And I started like getting back to it in the '90s. It was because I didn't have cable, so I couldn't see. Although they had like wrestling channels and stuff like that, but half of the times I'll be asleep by then. By the time they show it, so yeah, Bret the Hitman Hart, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, and countless others. Ultimate Warrior, Coco Beware, and all
Honky
that
Tonk
stuff. Honky Tonk
Man.
Man, yeah,
Junkyard Dog.
yep. Junkyard Dog, yep. All great. But it's just sad, where some of them seem like they never got pushed for the main title. But then again, Vince McMahon's whole agenda. Yep, you're right. Mr. Perfect is another one
Yep.
too. Yep, he is
Oh,
another
blast
good
from
one.
a past there.
Oh yeah. Uh, Faye Misha Dershur Sienna did. Oh, that's a long name. I don't know anything about Zion City, but anyways, uh, for people that's not familiar with like with Milwaukee area, we do talk about some things that development stories like stuff that's like getting built around here because like this past decade and also with the like the new mayor and stuff like that. But he's been mayor for like a while now. There's a lot of things that like starting to change, and plus they had this project. Was it Project 2010? Then they had Project 2040 that's going on right now, but they trying to build more stuff in the communities, like more hotels, more you know, they did the Pfizer farm, of course. They trying to make that deer district. You know, if y'all seen, you know, the I think it's called the Raptor District in Toronto. It's kind of something like that, but there's things, but they didn't like fully finish on there because they got still some construction to do. I think it's gonna be starting like the spring of next year with adding another hotel and a facility like for MATC. That's Milwaukee Area Technical College.
Okay, let's see if I can answer some of these questions.
Oh, the only thing they asked was like talk about the good old days like with Bret Hart, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, and stuff like that.
That's the early 90s, the new generation era.
Yeah. Bobby, hey, welcome to the live. Yokozuna, yep, Yokozuna is another. That's a good one.
What are we talking about?
Just wrestlers from the past, they are, but I'm trying to talk about something else. So I just told them if they got any like wrestling questions that they want to ask, we'll answer them the best way we can. So, anyways, it's like a building service that they have on 1540 West Canal. That's probably going to end up. I think it's going to be like a. Let's see. Because they saying the area is like so it's kind of like expensive. Because I think the thing was they wanted to turn it into, I think it was like apartments or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a 100-year-old building. So so yeah, it did become desirable for like private moments. So okay, we get that part, but
They don't know you. Sorry, somebody told me to be
they don't know
quiet.
us either.
They told me to be quiet and let him talk.
WWE was a storyboard good guy versus bad guy, and then they changed the script with a suspense. Sorry if I said that wrong, but it depends. Like Mike can explain more about what the 80s and stuff and 90s versus today.
Look at him, look, he's gone down memory lane. You would think he's an 80-year-old fool at this point.
Okay, so
they only changed it around to keep it up with WCW. It was no longer the good guy, bad guy whole vibe anymore because most of the younger wrestlers of the 80s had grown up and the whole Attitude Era kicked off. So as Vince McMahon said on that one promo going into the Attitude Era, the whole cliche of good guy versus bad guy didn't work anymore. So they had to do it that was more realistic type.
But yeah, they did some reality storylines, and some of them some people think they went too far, especially
that was
with
the whole point.
I know, but there's their fans that love that, but then again they change their minds. It's like, no, we don't like that. So like with the instruments for like the Edge, Matt Hardy, and Lita thing, everybody was like just like torn in the inside for like that to go public and them using that as storylines. Like Lita did express a lot of times she wasn't happy with some of the stuff
Neither was
that
Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
But his job was threatened, so there you go.
Yep. But like the interesting storyline with that one is they did bring back Matt Hardy because I think everybody was like wanting him to come back, and he did. But the thing is like out of that feud between him and Edge, like he only won like one match, and that was like a steel cage match. And so you kind of see where WWE was going with this, and kind of like the same thing with the R-Truth situation. Like they fire him, they bring him back, have him be like round killings. Then with the heel Cena storyline failed because of certain people involved in it that couldn't show up or decided, oh, I'm not going to make an appearance. My job is done. Mm-hmm. Y'all probably already know who I'm talking about. But
The Rock.
Yeah. So he ruined the storyline. Then the Travis Scott story that was going on behind the scenes, and all that just came to crumble. And the fans like seeing it that you know what, his heel turn is starting to
Yep.
suck. So they embraced it. They was like about damn time, but it just didn't work. It just didn't work. Maybe if they would have done it, maybe back then, maybe.
If
But
they'd have did it when the fans asked for it, it would have worked. But
Yeah.
since they knew John Cena was leaving, to leave on a heel as a heel was like, yeah,
Because there was a couple of times, weren't there, where they could quite easily have turned Cena heel and it would have worked. But
right,
this wasn't the time. Especially as The Rock disappeared.
yeah. So
If he had stuck around, it would have worked. But it didn't because, yeah.
this is to say, like The Rock's ego kind of like got in the way. Said, I don't need to be there. Like focus more on movies than, and of course he's supposed to be the board member of TKO that's involved with WWE, and I don't know. The scripted shows made the lose popularity. Fights were makeups in big games. Like I don't get what you mean by that. Baviyard, Shreta, welcome to the live. Appreciate it. Um, like I said, y'all got any more wrestling questions? We'll try to answer them all the way through this show. So this tavern called Your Office, it's been around for like years and stuff. Beer, Paris beer, cocktails, breakfast foods with floppy dicks hole punches and commemorative paperweights. So yeah, they kind of did like a Oh yeah, okay. So I didn't know that it was a fire there in 2020. So it was a while for them, try to remake everything. So it officially opens tomorrow, and I guess they add more stuff on the menu. Um, but
Well,
must say,
that-
Mister.
Yeah, I know.
But must say, Mr. McMahon made lots of money with that.
Mr. McMahon made billions of dollars because of how he was.
Yeah. Although it sucks like what happened. Well, I wouldn't say it kind of sucks, but just like at the same time, because there were some things with Vince McMahon that we were like welcome to, and that he did that was like fair and stuff, but not compared to what TKO is doing now. So I think TKO, they brought the business thinking they know better than what okay, the WWE at the time, it was popular, but they were losing money. So it was them that trying to think, oh yeah, let's try to get some of this money back by charging a lot. And at certain places like Sacramento, where they were at this past Monday, well yesterday, they didn't sold out. Like I said, the show they did Monday Night Raw here, they didn't sold out. So it's like the pricing changed. San Fruto, good night to you too. So let's see. Lunch and dinner will be available after 11. Let's see, for their their all-day menu include breakfast like Cinnaballs, warm grilled cinnamon rolls, and the morning commuter. An egg sandwich topped with American cheese, ball sauce, bacon, or sausage with a crispy hash brown. Ooh, crispy. So there was their lunch menu. Time card Turner. I don't even know what that is. Oh, okay. Bratwurst topped with sauerkraut, salty onions, and ball sauce. So, bologna policy, which is a thick cut fried bologna on white bread with lettuce, tomato, yellow mustard, and mayo.
Sounds good.
And no meat, still meat, which is a vegetarian black bean patty with lettuce, tomato, red onions, and chipotle mayo. Chipotle mayo? Chipotle mayo is interesting. I don't know about the other. On the side, patrons can choose from bar snacks like bacon strips, chips, and pickle eggs. Working overtime, of course, cigarettes and nicotine pouches, and yeah. Plus 10 signature cocktails like the bacon infused old fashioned and the PTO spirits with Carver coconut infused April. Oh, okay, yeah, all the drinks and stuff. So yeah, crazy. But yeah, just like I said, they're gonna reopen tomorrow, and but the official, grand. Okay, the grand opening celebration is set for November 14th through 16th. But starting tomorrow, it'll be open generally from 7:30 a.m. until bar close. So
Yeah, they
wow.
showed it on Fox 6 News yesterday morning.
Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. If you want anything to talk about or add, go right ahead. Could be anything personal or I got a pillow stuck in my butt. That's crazy.
That's what you do when you clench the pillows. Hi guys. We'll read further on this. Company Your Office will also screen Green Bay Packers and other games as on its wall-mounted TVs, and plans to eventually host game nights for trivia. I can't see what it's saying. Oh, cards and more. A back room is being converted into a gaming area featuring Luck Lake machines, a sweepstake-style platform that allows players to compete for prizes online. I haven't got my glasses on, so I'm having trouble reading, so you have to forgive me. The staff praised the Tavern staff as a major draw, noting that a number of Milwaukee's legacy bartenders sought employment at Your Office due to its history. The staff is unbelievable, she said. Chances are people will visit will know the bartenders behind the bar. The grand opening celebration, as he just said, is set for November 14th through 16th, featuring meat and cheese raffles, guest bartenders, and more. Starting October 22nd, so that's tomorrow, they'll be open daily from 7:30 until bar closes. The other thing they were showing is there's another restaurant that's, I might actually be this one, I'm not 100% sure, is actually opening up for breakfast. Yeah, it is actually this one, where they were going to be having coffees and everything served through a window. So I think it's really good to, to have that. One place I want to mention, and I don't know if I can bring it up. Let me see. Yeah. Ready.
God, we need a place with a 2.5 bathrooms.
He's in the bathroom, isn't he?
A bathroom and a half.
Bath and a half.
Yeah.
There is a cookie place that we used for our Wave of Light called Let's Get Ready to Crumble. I'm just bringing it up because the sweet treats and everything they had was absolutely phenomenal. I don't know if she's put up the pictures of our stuff or not yet. Ooh. I don't think she has. But her treats and everything that we had for the Wave of Light, we had cupcakes and cookies.
Ooh, that was nice.
I know, her stuff is amazing. Look at that cake.
Ooh.
These are all like for baby showers and stuff.
Is that caramel?
Yep. So she does a lot of really good stuff. So
I may ask her to do my birthday cake. Probably would, and I don't care how much I have to pay. So I don't know why you trying to ask people from money, and most likely it's probably like a scam. So moving on. Let's see. Did I miss anything?
I didn't know what anybody read, so.
Okay.
Because you know me, I can't see this time of night.
No, I understand. Oh, Stephanie was good. Oh, okay. I kind of get what you're saying, Maddie Speaks. Stephanie was good, but I think you mean Shane were not matched that level, and Triple H was a great fighter, but if not, make him a good manager.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we get that, I'm glad, Triple H, behind the scenes and stuff, worked good, but as a wrestler and probably like a human, like a personal character that kind of do anything for the spot. Yeah. yeah, but keep Bryant. We don't need you around. So you only see like parts of the room, so you can't even judge. So
What's he
we
saying?
clean up the room. So ignoring that. Let's see. Royal Bakar. English. But then again, in America, speak multi-language, and sadly, I need to learn some of it. Oh, sorry. Let me turn the camera back around for the YouTube. There we go. Um, I guess y'all was showing them like one of the sponsors for the Wave of Light that we
Yeah,
had
because we were talking
last week.
about the food at the other place, so that's their breast cancer one. They did them for that walk that your sister and that was at.
I'm wondering if they had some.
Don't know.
I don't know, but then again, tried like her cookies and stuff too. So yeah, I like that the Brewers and Cubs thing
Yep.
you did. That's a good one. Brewers Packer stuff. Oh, that's cool. I know I've seen some of her stuff before, but a lot of this is great. So y'all get a chance, if you're in the Milwaukee area, look for her because the food and stuff is good. And I swear, I think I'm gonna have her
Do your birthday cake.
yeah, caramel cake. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to we'll try to be quick with talk about Peacemakers season 2. It was a very weird ending. But I know the story is going to continue on with like the other upcoming movies and stuff like that. But it's like, well, as many explained, Peacemaker decided, he don't like the world that he's in. So in this one, the DCU kind of introduced, the multi-universe on this season. So Peacemaker ended up going to, this other dimension where his brother and his father is still alive. And they did get treated like, royalty and stuff because they were the heroes. Why, like the other Earth, it's like they present them as a half hero, half villain for some of the stuff they had to do. If y'all saw the Suicide Squad, you get why. And plus, please, Peacemaker season 1, you'll get that too. So, yeah. But the crazy thing, like I remember from that season, like, cause on the Earth that they were on, the other Earth, um, the Nazis won World War II, and yeah, it ended up being like bad. So I forgot what the lady's character that was in their character name, but yeah, she was just walking around, and I guess like trying to clear her head or whatever. Then you had a lot of people like black, black, and yeah, I think they was trying to run or something, but they was actually trying to chase her. So yeah, she was running, trying to do what she did, and I forgot there was a little guy like in a costume, kind of saved her, and when people was like in the water, he electrocuted them. So that was a funny scene, and like I know the guy that was on there that's trying to look for them, just trying to stop them. Well, all of them, including Peacemaker. But it was like, yeah, this place is messed up. We gotta leave. So, no, they did, and of course, Peacemaker came back to the other, the main Earth, his Earth. Um, Ended up getting arrested, and they decided they just no. And they
People telling me to clear up my room, but all they can see is my dresser here.
right. And just
Ain't got no shame.
yeah,
Ain't
that's
that
it.
the truth?
They just want to be bullies. But yeah, overall with the show, it was pretty good. Some crazy stuff, especially like the beginning. I think they had a lot more news scenes than they did in the first season, and that's just crazy. Especially that crazy moment, you had that orgy party. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Um, but anyways, rate this season greater than rated. Uh, it's a little bit better than season one, but still like season one. But I'm about to give it 9 out of 10 for the rating, and give it like a minus. Yeah, so they did have a lot of cameos. Even Lex Luthor was on there too for a quick cameo. Um, I think if they would have had, if they want to introduce some like new people, and would have had them done their own series, that would have like get them like a big start. They could have done it on this, but what more they do? They can only do what they can. So yeah, so I give it an A minus, and that's the reason I give it A minus, because of they could have had a little bit more cameos on here, like they introduced some new characters, and if they want to do their own spin-off show, do it there. So that's just me, but I think that's the only DC universe thing that's besides Superman. But yeah, that's it for the DCU for this year. So I guess we gotta wait for Lanterns, Supergirl, and I think I don't know if it's like they're gonna have a second season of Creature Commandos. They are gonna do it, but we just know when that's gonna release, or they own it now. We don't know. So probably we'll get back to you guys with that when we know something. So anyways, last thing to talk about before we get out of here. Actually, there's a writer on here about the Milwaukee Bucks. That what's your favorite game? Oh, I have to say 2K, but I haven't played the last two 2Ks. Because it seems like the games are getting like at the time like a little bit more expensive, and I don't know, like it's fun. You get the game every year, you get your rookies and stuff like that, and it just sucks. Sometimes they can just have NBA 2K and like just have everything like transfer like year after year. That could have been a little bit better, and they could have made their money off of that, but who knows? Sander Pamela, welcome to the live. I appreciate it. Oh wow, that's a lot of likes, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. So you guys that's watching on TikTok, like I said, 500 likes, and I will do a giveaway for y'all. So try to get them likes up. So
likes or followers?
I think I'm fine on followers.
Okay.
Like I can do more with the followers. So if you want to follow this channel, you can too. So that'd be cool. But I'm just more about the likes. So 500 likes, and I will do like a giveaway for you guys on TikTok. Tony Smalls, welcome to the live on YouTube. Appreciate it. Anyway, so this article we're gonna look at before we end the show. I guess by John Sisa. Sorry if I got the name wrong, but I guess in his opinion, the Bucks end up finalizing their starting lineup. So most likely their starting lineup is going to be what they use during the preseason. So that's what it kind of seemed like. So starting lineup. Point guard, of course, we knew this like earlier before the preseason started, that Kevin Porter Jr. is going to be their starting point guard. So yeah, why not? Offense, defensive wise, got like the whole package, but no offense to like Damian Lillard. Kevin Porter Jr. is more, defensive than he is, and also can do offense, and still young at 24, I believe he is. So, and plus the funny thing is he was like the Bucks' first round pick in 2019, but ended up trading him. So they end up going back to the team that drafted him is something else. That's just crazy. So if they end up winning, the championship, this coming season, he gonna be on the list on like the teams that won a championship with their draft picks. So he probably will be on that list if they do. Shooting guard, AJ Green, which kind of makes sense because I don't know why they putting him like at the small forward. Although his defense last season is getting better, and his shooting is getting better too. So yeah, of course he was the top 10 in 3-point percentage in the NBA. So why not? Gary Trent Jr. As a small forward. I think in the beginning he might have a little bit struggle playing the three because I know he's playing a little bit of it last season. But I think there's gonna be at times he's gonna end up a little bit of a struggle because I know he's 6'5", and that's that's kind of common for a small forward, but I think he may have some like struggles, but like defensively, but maybe he'd be a little bit better offensively. Who knows? The state of him. Look at the. What are you talking about, Sandra? I don't know, but anyways, then of course you got your front court of other front court with Giannis Antetokounmpo and Miles Turner as starting. So they had their deadline yesterday for who they need to cut from the roster. So it was two people I was not expecting for them to cut. So let me just get to the bench before we talk about the two guys they cut. So those who's watching recorded, you can like see it out there, but I'm just gonna read to people that's watching live. Oh, you from England? So is my wife.
Whereabouts?
The wife want to know whereabouts in England you are. Then you got the bench. You got Cole Anthony, Ryan Rollins, Torian Prince, Kyle Kuzma is gonna come off the bench. Which I think is a better role for him at this moment until he gets his act together. Bobby Portis. There might be a little bit of change, they'll do from the Kenneth Aldi. Yeah, we understand you're from Vegas, but we're talking to Sandra saying where she is and where she's from in England. I probably don't want to talk much about Vegas because y'all probably gonna hate me for it.
You're not a fan.
No, I'm not a fan of Vegas. No, it's okay, but that's fine. Just mainly, like I said, for people that's on live. Although we got a few minutes left, if y'all got like any wrestling questions, or anything like that, we can answer them or try to answer them during this show. So, you got any questions? Just about wrestling, just post it on here and we will respond. And some people, please, no silly stuff. I might have to say that in the beginning of the show from now on. Anisha Mincha, hey there. Sanfuto, I think you said goodnight already. Four best, what? Like four best wrestlers or? Oh, your four best. Okay. You have Undertaker. Yeah, Mike would have liked that. Bret Hart. Okay. Good choice. Let's see. Okay, for like I said, the bench. Andre Jackson Jr. His job is safe. So Jericho, nice. Hogan. Great gimmick and good, like, in the ring, as a wrestler, but as a person, he's not that good of a person. Just put it that way. But good choices, though. That's good. Let's see, Gary Harris, Amir Coffey, who they got, and now he's gonna be on a $2.8 million non-guaranteed contract. So good for him. Saw like earlier, was it like early last month, I believe, they signed Thanasis. And of course, the vertical big man Jericho Sims as mostly gonna be the backup center. But it's gonna be every now and then they probably will have like Bobby Portis at the backup center. And what they did at some cases during when we was watching the Thunder game, they had Jericho Sims and Miles Turner being on the court at the same time. So I think that is really good that they did that. So anyways, good lineup, and I'm expecting Cole Anthony, Ryan Rollins, and Bobby Portis. And hopefully this will be an up year for Kyle Kuzma too. But I expect them to be, the best off the bench. Amir Coffey, I think he will have his moments too, and play Thanasis more because he's actually good. I know people are skeptical for like Gary Harris, but from what I'm seeing, like the preseason, and also from the the practice, open practice, there's gonna be some good. So I'll be happy for that. So the 15 men, of course, they were official, but who got cut from the roster? Y'all probably already know, but Chris Livingston, which was a very big surprise after re-signing him over the summer. How good he did in the G League. Gil Mount Rushmore of wrestling than NBA. Ooh, okay. I'll go with wrestling first. I'll go with some of these like kind of the people that I put on my Mount Rushmore that kind of like inspire me to like wrestling and get to do this YouTube channel and also this TikTok page and all that other stuff. So my Mount Rushmore would be Ahmed Johnson, Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena. I think I had that fourth one. I can't even remember who. I did have the fourth one. I can't even remember. Although honorable mentions like Undertaker, Ultimate Warrior, they were great. Roman Reigns, he's great too. But just won't put him in my Mount Rushmore. But he's an honorable mention. Fourth one. I did say Ahmed, Stone Cold, John Cena, and I had to put him. I had to put this guy up here for now, but it may change. I'm gonna say Mick Foley because all the crazy stuff he did. So yeah, Angle is a good one too. So yeah. Okay, sir, Reginald. We don't need no racist comments from you. So we will put you. If I can ban you, I would, but no, we don't need none of that disrespectful while you're trying to ask people for money, then get mad when people don't respond to you. It's just crazy. But yeah, Kurt Angle's another good one, of course. But like I said, I think like wrestling wise, he's like the best. But one of my favorites, but not my top favorite. So this is going to be an interesting lineup this season, so it's just going to be like a wait and see. So, oh yeah, the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. So, I guess they claiming that majority of the world is going to have Blue Jays winning. Oh yeah, Dream NBA 5. Yeah, that's right. If it me being favoritism and being my choice, it would be two Bucks players. Well, it probably would be three Buck players and other people. So you have Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Glenn Robinson. I would put LeBron James in there too, but as for point guard, this is gonna be a tough one for point guard. I have to say, I know some people may chew me up for this, but I know this is going to be his final season this year. I have to say Chris Paul. So, good defender, can steal, and also, create for teams too, so that's cool. Name is Yes. Hey, welcome to the live. I appreciate it. But, yeah, their game is tomorrow, and we are going to go see it, so... Bucks and Wizards.
Oh, tomorrow night?
Yeah. So, me and the missus are going to go see that. Hey, that's a good lineup, too. I did forget about Shaq, but he would have been in my honorable mentions. Stockton, Malone, Jordan, Rodman, and Shaq. Those would have been in my honorable mentions, too. But, yeah, that's a good choice. But guys, yeah, this is gonna be interesting tomorrow. Yeah, I can't wait for the see the game tomorrow. Chris Middleton's return home, although he didn't play last season because of injuries. So Chris Middleton get the proper welcome. So everybody's gonna cheer for him. It wasn't his choice to leave Milwaukee. They needed to trade him, and it was just that time. Like he needed to go. Although it sucks, they got rid of AJ Johnson in the process too. But do what you gotta do. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, after when we get a chance to get back, we will do like a review on the Bucks and Wizards game tomorrow. So we will talk about that. I'll probably most likely I will do it live right here on YouTube and also TikTok, and I may end up doing Twitch as well. I may do that as well. But last question: best quarterback ever? Ooh, oh God. The missus may say Dan Marino. She's a big Dolphins fan. God, that's a hard one. Best quarterback. I'm not saying Tom Brady because I cannot stand him.
Me.
I'm not even gonna get into that because I'm probably gonna say something wrong.
333. 333.
Everybody like the Aaron Rodgers. That's what the kind of saying like when he's like calling.
That's what we said, didn't we? Every time when he did the calls and everything, it sounded like go 333, 333.
Right. Hey now. That's a nice name. So that's cool. Oh, that's a good one. Easily Eddie Guerrero I will bring back from the dead. I think Hulk Hogan, he did what he could and still popularized wrestling and stuff. Like he's doing like side projects, but like I said before, terrible human being, but good at what he does. So I'm going with Eddie Guerrero. Skull's another good one too. Yeah, Razor Ramon. Yeah. I think Eddie Guerrero will have a longer career, and if he was still alive, and probably did some stuff, backstage. Maybe like his daughter would be like more into wrestling, and he can like helped her out more than her being not. I think they call them. I couldn't even call what they call them. People that entertain when they like kind of like topless but not bottomless. Not a stripper, but I can't. It starts with a B, but I can't even think of the name or can't never say it right. But met her last year, and she was at this event here this year, this past month too. So interested. Yeah. I guess dancer could be like the way to say it, but it's something else too that they do. So just can't even name. I don't know if you want to call it like go-go dancer or anything like that, but there's another name for it, but I just can't think of it. Oh wow, we're almost at midnight, and most of y'all are still here. I appreciate it. And I think this could be one of the best shows that we ever have, especially with the likes we got on YouTube. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Yeah, maybe we have you on more often.
Nah.
She'll make her appearance every now and then. Guys on TikTok, y'all gotta pick it up. Like I said, get 500 likes. I will probably do for you guys on TikTok a giveaway. So probably keep that in mind next time. But anyways, we're just grateful that we do this. So if you want to see more, thanks Ken of you too. So anyways, please like and subscribe. If you want to follow me on TikTok, you can do that too. For you guys on YouTube, I'm trying to get to subscribers. Trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, but I don't think it's possible. But hey, crazy things happen. But anyways, we're gonna do giveaways for you guys. for people that's on YouTube, when we get to 1,000, we'll do like a lot of giveaways. So watch out for that. Like if you guys at TikTok, if I get like at least 500 likes a show, that'd be great. I would do a giveaway personally for y'all. Um, anyways, if you like all the content we talked about today, like wrestling, Milwaukee Bucks, comic book movies and TV news, and developments that's going on here in the city of Milwaukee, we will do that. You want the laptop? The wife actually gifted me with this laptop after I had issues with my other one. So, no, I love her for that. But anyway, guys, over 3,000 videos we have on YouTube. Check out the content we have there. There could be some interesting things, and I think there's gonna be some shows that's gonna be returning. Like, if y'all in favor of having back Women Wrestling Wednesday, let me know, because I may have to do it a different way, or try to not go on to some people's videos, because they gave me a warning on that one. So that's why I didn't do it for a while. So I'm thinking of going back to that and like do those on Wednesdays. So if y'all interested in it, let me know. We will start doing that in December. So watch out for that. But that one will probably be exclusively for YouTube. Anyways, guys, check out the website, WrestlingFansSpeakOut.weebly.com. Upcoming wrestling events in the Midwest, meet and greets as well, and also videos like this. And for probably y'all, you'll probably get to see the pre-recorded episode on the website. So can't do the lives on there, so it kind of sucks. But what more can you do? Oh yeah, Kevin Garnett. That's another one. That's a good choice too. Anyway, we have sponsor page where we talk about the people we sponsor, like Maddie's Mary. So Maddie'sMary.org. If you want to donate to the cause, go right ahead. There's a QR code on there, so check that out. Slam and Championship Wrestling, they do have a show this Sunday with a 50-50 raffle that I'm doing, and also they will have a costume contest, and especially amount of matches that they have. And so yeah, this is huge. Also, we're a proud sponsor of Legacy Pro Wrestling. They have a Black Friday show, and sometime early next month, I will do like a pair of ticket giveaway at some point. But don't know the exact date, but I know it'll be sometime earlier in the month. Especially as everybody, they can do their Black Friday shopping, and they can also can go to the show. Let's see. I did request Black Friday off from my job, so hopefully. But I like when somebody said that when they put groceries on Black Friday sales instead of electronics.
I said that to you too, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Point. Yeah, you did. So I just think they just need to do that. Oh God, not that thing again. Kenneth, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. And like I said, for you guys on YouTube, I think this is the most likes that I have on a live video. So yeah, I'm shocked. Ooh, that's what I had for my sandwich yesterday too. The job I work at, so that would be cool. Steaks every now and then, that would be something. Let's see. Look his name. Okay, the harder you work, the luckier you become. I do believe that, KD official. That is a good saying. So, well, I do believe in luck as well, because good stuff be happening. But I also believe that good things do come to people that try to do good. So I do believe that. And I got my faith back too. So although it took a while, but I got my faith back, but I know I need to read like more of the Bible. Not trying to throw like Bibles and things at you guys, but just something just personal for me. But also we're sponsored by Great Scott Sports Cards and Midwest Wrestling Collectibles. They do share a website, so check them out. GreatScottSportsCards.weebly.com. If you had like any like cards, like baseball cards or basketball cards and stuff like that, they do like buy, sell, and trade or help you sort them out. And also with Midwest Wrestling Collectibles, they do got a merch. They trying to get rid of everything. It's like a liquidation sale. So you guys have opportunity, check them out on that website as well, or you can check Midwest Wrestling Collectibles on Facebook. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And plus, support the causes for the pregnancy and infant loss month. That's what it is. This past not this past Friday, but the Friday before was World Mental Health Day. I do got like a wristband of that. This I will be giving away at the show this Sunday at the SCW show, which will be in Germantown. So y'all get a chance, check out that. Also, yeah, I agree, Kenneth. Okay, that's enough, KD. I get what you're saying. I think right now is just not the time for that. But it's a good message, but it's not the right time for it. But like I said, these two like bracelets will be given away at the SCW show. We haven't figured out a price yet, but when it comes close,
$250
I know $250 for the
for your ones too.
Oh, $250 for. Oh yeah, you did. Okay.
Don't make me put Goodfellas on.
Yeah, that's not the time for Goodfellas.
Yeah, see.
Okay, so
Simon Pegg.
Oh, no. We don't need that either. Thank you for saying nice stream, but no, I was not doing drugs. So that's just a crazy and idiotic question for me being
You're
so.
saying what now?
I don't know, this caper guy, but was it like been 14 years since I had last like a alcoholic drink. So and I'm doing pretty good right now. So there's to you. Yeah, thank you, Kenneth. So, okay, let me get out of here. I know the wife's gonna need some sleep, and I got a little bit of work to do. And she's putting on one of my favorite movies on, so I do gotta watch that. But anyways, yo guys, have a good night. Man up, woman up, face up. Check in the suck it up too for some of these people that are asking these crazy questions. And she actually behind me. Yeah. But anyways, like I said, check on your mental health, because there are going to be people out there that's going to help you, with wherever you need. You also like need them around. So also it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month too. So support that cause as well. So it is really appreciated. Anyways, if you guys want to know, throw like sponsorship like money towards you, we do have a QR code on the sponsorship page. It doesn't matter how much you pay. It could be like a quarter. It still would be fine. But wherever they let you pay, it could be $1 or so, whatever like that. So if you want to sponsor WFSO, there's a QR code on the sponsors page on the website. Once again, it's WrestlingFansSpeakout.weebly.com. So until the next video, guys, you have a good night. And for you guys too, sorry I wasn't on here more, but the wife says good night, and I appreciate y'all. See y'all later. So yeah, seems like it's gonna be. This is one of the best aftermath shows we've done so far. So I really thank y'all for that. So yeah, the best episode we had. So hey, I wish I had Shelton Benjamin's money, but anyways, see y'all later. And then if you guys TikTok, let's see. Hey, normally I'll be able to close this. So God, that's crazy. Oh, there we go. Just press the wrong thing. So anyway, you guys, see y'all later. We probably will have more content for you guys coming up. So just stay tuned. So see you later. Okay, now for you guys that's watching record on YouTube, see y'all later as well. So y'all have a good one. So hopefully this will be up by the morning. So see you then.